I have carried this burden for far too long, allowing the weight of my silence to grow heavier with each passing day. Today, I ask you not just to hear my words but to let them settle deeply into your heart. I owe you the truth about my disappearance, the reasons behind my retreat, and the regret that has haunted me ever since. I know that my silence has left you with questions and wounds that I may never fully mend. But in this moment, I offer you my explanation and an apology from the deepest corners of my soul. For so long, I convinced myself that walking away was the only choice. I told myself that by leaving, I was sparing you from the chaos that my life had become. I believed that my absence would serve as protection, keeping you from the storm of uncertainty and despair that consumed me. I feared exposing you to my brokenness, believing that distancing myself was an act of love. In my mind, I thought I was shielding you. But now I understand that I only caused immeasurable pain. I was lost in a labyrinth of fear and self-doubt, unable to find my way forward. I told myself that if I stayed, I would only pull you into my darkness. I thought that by removing myself from your life, I was giving you the chance to find peace. I misinterpreted love as self-sacrifice, convincing myself that my absence was the greatest gift I could offer you. But as time passed and the silence between us stretched longer, I came to see the truth. What I thought was protection was, in reality, cowardice. I was too afraid to let you see the parts of me that I had hidden away, the shame, the fear, the deep sense of unworthiness. And so, I withdrew. I let silence build a wall between us, one that grew taller with each passing day. I thought I was giving you freedom, but instead, I was only isolating both of us. The absence I thought would bring peace only created wounds I could not heal. There were so many nights when I lay awake, consumed by regret. I imagined the sound of your voice, the warmth of your presence, and wished I had the strength to tell you everything. But fear held me back, fear of your anger, your disappointment, your rejection. I convinced myself that whatever words I found would never be enough. And so, I remained silent, allowing guilt to fester. In that silence, I lost more than I ever imagined. I lost our connection, our shared moments, the chance to heal together. I denied you the opportunity to be there for me, to support me in my darkest moments, and to be part of my journey. I see now that my actions created a chasm between us, one that I regret with every beat of my heart. I have spent countless hours reflecting on the pain my choices have caused. I know now that by disappearing, I did not protect you, I abandoned you. I see how my silence left you with unanswered questions, confusion, and hurt that you never deserved. I carry the weight of that regret with me every single day. I do not expect my words to erase the pain or mend what has been broken. I know that trust, once lost, is not easily restored. But I offer you this truth as a step toward understanding. You were never the cause of my struggles, nor were you ever the reason I walked away. The battle I fought was mine alone, rooted in my own fears and self-doubt. I know that forgiveness may take time, if it ever comes at all. I do not ask for immediate acceptance, only that you know my silence was never a reflection of your worth. You have always been a source of love and light, and you deserved honesty, not abandonment. I write these words not to rewrite history but to acknowledge the pain I have caused. Even if our paths never align as they once did, I want you to know that I carry this sorrow with me. I hope that one day, in time, these words may offer a measure of healing. If nothing else, let them serve as proof that love, even when clouded by fear and regret, still endures. Looking back, I now see how my decision to disappear without explanation left a deep wound in your heart. In trying to protect you, I only caused you pain and confusion. Every missed call, every lost moment of connection, has left scars I can never undo. The thought that my absence may have made you feel abandoned or unworthy haunts me. The guilt of knowing I hurt the person I cherished most has followed me like a shadow, lingering in every quiet moment. I carry with me the weight of every opportunity one failed to take, every chance I let slip away to show you the love and reassurance you deserved. Fear and self-doubt led me to believe that my silence was a form of protection, but now I understand that it was an act of neglect and selfishness. No words can erase the pain I caused or fill the emptiness left behind by my sudden departure. I know I denied you the closure you deserved, and for that, I take full responsibility. I do not expect these words to change the past or instantly heal what has been broken. But I do hope that, in time, they may serve as a step toward understanding. I have spent countless hours reflecting on my choices and their consequences. I now realize that by running away, I not only abandoned you but also betrayed the trust that should exist between two people who care for each other. This confession is not an attempt to rewrite history or undo the hurt, but rather a way to share the truth I could not face before. Every moment of silence was not a sign of indifference, but of my own feelings of unworthiness. I doubted my ability to be the person you needed, and instead of confronting that fear, I ran. I regret that my own weaknesses led me to leave you with unanswered questions and unhealed wounds. I long for the day when we can begin to mend the distance between us, even if only in spirit. I know that forgiveness is not easily given and that trust, once broken, is not quickly restored. I ask for nothing more than the chance to speak this truth, to acknowledge my failures and to express my deepest remorse for the pain I caused. You were never the reason for my struggles, nor were you ever the cause of my retreat. The battles that led me to withdraw were mine alone, born from a fear of failing and of not being enough. You were always a source of love, light, and kindness, someone who deserved honesty, not silence. I now understand that my decision to walk away was not a reflection of your worth, but of my inability to face my own shortcomings. If this message brings up emotions you had long buried, I can only hope that, in time, these words will also bring some measure of understanding. I do not ask for immediate forgiveness, nor do I expect my regret to erase the hurt. I only hope that one day, you can see this as an attempt to bridge the gap between us, to offer a long overdue explanation, and to begin the journey toward healing. I will always be profoundly sorry for the silence I left you in, and for the pain that followed. More than anything, I hope that these words, even in their imperfection, can serve as a small step toward peace. Amen. If you'd like to show your support, you can give super thanks up to $20.